with a brand new bag review. This is the Lug Skeeter Bridge in the color Metallic Indigo. I have wanted this color ever since Lug debuted it. It was on QVC back in December of 2024. I missed it. I really don't keep up with a lot of the newer bags that Lug comes out with because honestly, I purchased a lot of them and a lot of them don't work for my everyday needs. But this one, oh my. This one, I think Amy and her team, they really knocked the ball out the park with this one for me and my lifestyle. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. It is called the Bridge because the zippers for the main compartment go all the way down here. And that really makes it easier for you to put your hand inside and get your goodies out. And it doesn't seem like it's, like this big deal, but if you are a purse connoisseur, then it is a big deal. You want to be able to put your hands inside of your bags and effortlessly get your items out. And by her doing that, it makes it very effortless to grab your contents. Let me take you around this beauty. You have this lovely quilting on the front. And y'all, the quilting is on the back too. That's like the beauty, the little uniqueness of the Lug Skeeter. And you know what? Let me just show off this lovely strap. It's a 1.5 strap. And originally, I don't like these straps. I really would prefer a 1-inch strap, but it works for this bag. It works for this bag. I love it for this bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. You've got the gunmetal hardware. And just grab this off right here. And on the little D-rings, it does say Lug. Let me see if I can bring it in. Yeah, it does say Lug on the D-ring. So the padding is on the back as well, which is really nice because it's up against your body and it's padded and quilted. And it feels so comfy. It's very comfortable. Since I'm back here, let me go ahead and show you what's in the back of the bag. So I'm gonna unzip this, and Lug zippers are divine. They are so easy to use. It's like running across a racetrack with ease. This is what I have in the back pocket. I want to talk to you about this lining. This lining definitely contributes to the reason why I have not been able to get out of this bag in the last 2 weeks. This lining is gorgeous. And if you're familiar with Lug, they have hundreds of different linings to match their pattern bags and their solid bags. A lot of times their linings will be the reason why I don't purchase the bag because I'm not feeling the lining. But here, this is one of my favorite linings. It's got these beautiful stars, blue stars, gold stars, and silver stars. Just lovely. Look at that. So pretty. So pretty. Go ahead and pull out what I have in here. This is my Kipling Gardenia, and inside here I just have my little personal items in here. So that's what's in this back pocket. And then I also have a little lippy. Now, there's also a privacy zip back here. And back here in this privacy zip, I have my little mini notebook, and I have some coupons as well. Something else that I can fit inside of this bag is my Hobonichi Yumi Kitagishi A6 cover. And this is the journal that I'm carrying now. And I have the TED show. It is from July through December, so it's half of the year, and I'm so excited about this. Now, if I want to carry this with me, like if I know I'm going to go out and about and maybe stop at a cafe or stop at a restaurant and I want to journal, this pocket back here accommodates this journal perfectly. Look at that. And it zips up with ease. No extra bulk at all. I love that back pocket for that. Now, I am not carrying this journal around daily, but I just love that if I wanted to, I could. I love that. All right, continuing on, I think that's all I had in the back pocket. Yeah, that's it, you guys. But again, take a good look at that lining. Out of this world. Immaculate. I love that lining. All right, continuing on. Now let's go to the front pocket. On the front pocket, you also have double zippers, just like on the middle pocket, which we'll get to in a moment. You have double zippers. Let me go ahead and zip that open for you. Again, you see that gorgeous lining. And here is the key bungee. I do keep my keys on the key bungee. And then I also have my wallet. And this is Figaro. Look at how cute that cat looks. This is the Vera Bradley Zip ID. It's the little Disney one. I thought it looked really, really cute with the bag. And so that is what's in the front pocket. Now, for the organization that Lug gives you, you have this little ID window to hold your cards. And here's a little card that I've got from Lug, from another bag. And I thought it looked good with this bag because originally what came with this bag was this red one. And I didn't think that red really went well with the print, but I kept it in there on the back side because that's pink, and I guess that's fine. But there's 3 little card holders there, and you can put multiple cards there. So if you want, you don't even need to carry a wallet. You can go ahead and take your contents out and just fill it up in the interior wallet, which is pretty cool. This opens up in the bridge format too. As you can see, there's gussets on the side. So whatever you're opening up from this front pocket, it will not fall out. Continuing on, see right here, this is what I really want to talk about. This phone pocket is what has made it a joy to carry. My phone fits vertically inside here with ease. And you hear that little magnet? Okay. And there's no fussing and fighting to open up the pocket. It opens right away. And the reason why I say that is because, and I'm gonna detour for a moment, I do have the Lug Skeeter that is not the bridge in this beautiful Kelly green color. I love this bag. It is absolutely gorgeous. Different quilting, as you can see. But what I want to point out, and it might not be what you think. You might think, oh, well, maybe you don't like this bag because it doesn't have the bridge part for the center compartment. No, that is not why this bag is not something I reach for. It is because of the cell phone pocket. Amy and her team 100% made an upgrade as it relates to the cell phone pocket. I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, but do you see how this cell phone pocket, there's no weird wrinkling up here? And look at this one. All of this weird wrinkling makes it a little bit difficult to get in there and put your phone inside. This is smooth, nice, easy stitching. And here, and I figured out what the reason in my mind why this wasn't working. And this is why, you all. There is an extra stitch above the cell phone pocket here, which makes it a little bit lower and not closer to this stitch that's closer to the zipper. And this one is closer to the zippers. Do you all see that? So because there's this extra fabric here, it's making it buckle out like that. And this happens on all of the Lug Skeeters that are not the Lug Skeeter Bridge. She definitely figured that out and made an adjustment. And I love it. And I hope she keeps that little new feature, that new detail when she comes out with more Lug Skeeters bridges, because I'm definitely purchasing. This was the only color I liked in the batch that she recently came out with back in November, December of 2024. Really looking forward to her coming out with some other colors and patterns that I can potentially buy. Because otherwise I'm just gonna wear this bag out. I'm just gonna wear it out. This is why this particular bag, even though I love the Skeeter, I just don't reach for it because of this wonky little pocket, all of that extra fabric up there. And she figured it out for the Lug Skeeter Bridge. You do not need all the extra fabric. I love it. You know, I'm really coming to find that I love structured bags, and this bag is so structured and perfect for me. That is a cell phone pocket. Now let's get into the center. The main compartment, double zippers, and the double zippers do have the Lug name on it. Let me pull this down. All right, y'all, here's what it's looking like. I love that lining. That lining just makes me smile every time I look at it. Let's get right into what you see first. There is a privacy zip pocket, which makes privacy zip pocket number 2, because if you remember, there was one in back here, and now there's one right here. And inside, I just have the tag. This is the tag that lets me know it's the Skeeter Bridge in metallic indigo. So I just have a little information there. And then there's a cargo pocket back here. And in this cargo pocket, I have my pen and a pen sleeve, because this pen will leak out if you do not put it in a protected pen sleeve. Found that out the hard way. If you have one of these pens that have a little clicker at the top, you will want to protect it, you all. Just don't take chances, especially if you really love your bag. All right, and next I have this tissue case, which I love this tissue case. It was handmade by my friend. And then you get 2 pen pockets, and I have one capped pen, because that's the only type of pen I will ever put in a pen pocket is a capped pen. And then you also see that it says Lug Skeeter Bridge. I love that the company does that. They put the name of the bag just in case you forgot. It's right there. You've got the tags here, the information tags for registering it. And now, what else you can see is that I have my Kipling Gleam in here. And inside my Kipling Gleam is just a little small pouch, a little cosmetic pouch. I put all my little ins and outs in here. So I have my Skechers phone stand. I have my little fidget cube. Love this fidget cube. I do take it out often. Actually, today when I was at the mall, I just took it out and had it in my hand. No one knew, and I was just walking, carrying it, and it really does help to ease anxiety or whatever, you know. It's really nice. I've got lotion in here. I've got Carmex, mints and Excedrin, my car key fob, floss pickers, my little cat tweezers, my native deodorant, earbuds for lowering the decibels when I'm at church, and these are my husband's earbuds, foldable scissors. Uh-oh, y'all, I just dropped. Here it is right here. So I've got this cute little mini turtle, and this is from my friend. And then I have my nail clippers. So that's all that's in this very convenient little Kipling Gleam bag. It's in metallic color too. That's why I wanted to use this in metallic silver. Putting all my metallics together. Then what's left, I have my sunnies in here. And I have my earbuds for when I'm out and about and I want to listen to something on YouTube or whatever. Here is the rest of the organization in the bag. You get a clear pocket, and you see I just have some change there and some money, but a lot of people will put their cosmetics there. I find that if you pack this clear pocket too full, then you will have a hard time getting your cell phone in and out. You might want to be careful with that. If you get the Lug Skeeter Bridge, you'll see. I mean, you'll see how you can pack it. But I just love all the organization that Lug provides. And you can see why it's called the bridge. You have these gussets on the side, so nothing falls out when you are opening the bag. Well, I'm so happy, you guys. I really am. I have not been able to get into another bag, and I do have other bags that I want to get into. As a matter of fact, on Macari, I picked up this beauty. Let me show you. This is the Kipling Arbor in this very pretty blue-gray color, and I want you all to see this kind of like sparkles in the bag. And I would love to carry this, but I cannot get out of the Lug Skeeter. I'm telling you. And then this is another bag that I also received. And I did get a chance to carry this because I received this before I got the Lug Skeeter, but I love this print. And I really do wish that Amy and her team would do this print in the regular size Lug Skeeter, because I would totally buy that, because I just bought this bag for this print. I mean, this is not really ideal for me because it's very, very tiny, and there's so many must-haves that I want in my bag. This works if I make it work, but it's not really my preference when it comes to having a bag that carries all of my essentials. I wanted to show you something else. There is a little charm bar here. I did purchase this beauty right here. This is the Aquarius charm, and I just haven't brought myself to actually wear this charm out and about. I'll show you it. You just go ahead and unbutton the little charm bar, and then you slide the charm right on, and that is how it looks. I think it looks pretty with the bag, but it's something about seeing just the all blue silhouette that makes me always take this off and not actually take it out and about. There is another charm that I have too. Let's see if I can find that. And I have worn this one out and about. This is the little sparkly K. Let me show you that. And Lug has these charms on Lug Live and on QVC. Yeah, that looks cute. Look at that. There's a sparkly K on there. I also have, which I don't think this ladybug charm would look. Let's see how it looks, y'all. I don't think it would really go. But let's take a look, see? Okay, I'm gonna undo this. Okay, and take that K off. Not bad. I mean, if you really like ladybugs, that one was a little bit tougher to slide on, but nevertheless, it does slide on. So there you go. That's how it looks with the little ladybug charm on here. And I also have a 4-leaf clover charm. I don't know what I did with that, y'all. I was putting the clover charm on here. It's somewhere in my drawer, so I don't actually have that one to show, but that's another option. And there's so many different Lug charms that she has available. I really do like that, but it's something about just having it like this. Now, the last thing that I want to talk to you about is, of course, the top handle. The top handle is the reason why I purchased this bag, along with the beautiful lining. Y'all know I love a bag with a top handle. If it has a top handle, I am a happy camper. Let's get into the cons. All the pros you heard me say, but I do have a couple of cons, unfortunately. One of the cons is, and you probably already noticed it, on this handle, there are some loose threads. And I want to cut it, but I'm kind of scared. And it came like that. So I know I could file a claim, and I have done that in the past, file claims, and Lug is really good about refunding your money or sending you a replacement bag. But this bag is sold out. So they wouldn't be necessarily sending me a replacement bag. They'd probably be refunding me my money. But in all honesty, I don't think I need a refund. I'm getting my money's worth. But this is like a little defect to me. It's a quality issue to have that little thread coming undone. And then something else that I had to do, I noticed, because I'm a top handle girl, so I do carry this crossbody, I would say 90% of the time, and the other 10% of the time I'm carrying it like this. And when I do that, I noticed that I could see some of the white coming through from the metallic indigo. And what I did was, I didn't know if it was beginning tear or what, but I put some fabric glue, dotted it right here, and that solved the problem. There was no more of the bag separating from itself. I don't know how to describe it, but it's only happening in the handle part. Those are some cons. I think that maybe in the original fabrication, it's better because I haven't noticed the fabric coming undone, me having to put fabric glue to keep it together. I haven't carried this like I've been carrying this. So maybe with more use. But like I said, with this one, it's hard for me to reach for it because the cell phone pocket is not very easy to use. This video is long enough. If you made it all the way to the end, go ahead and give me a heart emoji. I would love that. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.